A common practice during an asbestos survey is to number your locations. So instead of writing kitchen, for example, you'd write 001 kitchen. That's just a basic example. Now, the advantages of numbering your locations are that it's easier to mark up the locations on a floor plan, for example. And also, if you have similar rooms, for example, 2 bedrooms, you can easily differentiate between which one's which. So there's no room for misunderstanding. So those are some of the advantages. Let's have a quick look at a floor plan with some numbered locations now. So here's an example floor plan that I've just found on the web. And you can see that as well as having the room name here, we also have this identifier. Now, we actually suggest doing it the other way around with the identifier at the beginning, but it's the same thing really. So now I'm going to head over to the mobile app. I'm going to show you how you can add location numbers for your locations. So here we have an asbestos survey with no inspection items. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add one now. So for the building, I'll select main building. Let's say level 0. And then we come to the location, and this is what we want to add that location number for. So I'm going to use the helper on the right hand side to suggest some possible location numbers. Now, it makes sense to start at 001 since this is the first location we're inspecting. So I'll select that. Now this is what's called a combo box field. So we can type whatever we want into here. We're not restricted by those helper options. So what we'll do is we'll name the room something sensible, just to make sense to the client and also to yourself. Let's say this is a bedroom. I'm also going to pop in an item and I'm going to save this. So now we've added our first item in that numbered location. Let's go ahead and add another one. So this time I'm in the same level, but it's a different location. In fact, it's a different bedroom. This is where numbered locations come into their own because it's going to help us to differentiate between the 2 bedrooms. You won't have to call one master bedroom or rear bedroom, or you could still do that. You can just give it a different location number. So I'm going to use that helper again. Now you can see that our previous location has been remembered, that 001 bedroom that we defined. This is great because it prompts us, it lets us know what the next location is going to be. Instead of 001, clearly it's going to be 002. So we can select that from the drop down here. And then we need to name this location. And it's perfectly valid now to say 002 bedroom. We're going to know that that's different location. You could also say something like main bedroom or something like that if you want to be extra clear, but it's not strictly necessary. And I'm just going to pop in another item here and save this. So now we have 2 numbered locations. We've got 001 bedroom and 002 main bedroom. And those are going to be really easy for us to reference on our floor plans when it comes to that stage of the report. So that's how you number your locations. And just to recap, this is a great way to help you mark up locations on floor plans a lot clearer and also to differentiate between similarly named rooms.